Well, welcome back to the channel, guys. I know it's been so long, and I really do appreciate all those people who are staying there with me. Most of you would have expected me to be on the road now on my trip cycling to Thailand. Well, unfortunately, life hits us with some curveballs, doesn't it? And yeah, it's certainly been there to try me anyway. As most of you know, I started the garden project, which is nowhere near completed. I've just, the weekend since Christmas, the weather has been completely rain. I've had a few weekends of non-rain where I've managed to get a few bits done, but the garden's nowhere near completed and I cannot leave until that is safe. So yeah, that's where I'm with that. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, I will be on the road sometime this year, so I will keep you posted, and I promise I'll try not to leave it so long. But yeah, thank you all again who are subscribed and stay with me. Now, this video I really want to put out is for a friend. She's just returned from her home country of Sri Lanka. She lives in the UK now, but her native country is Sri Lanka, and she had a bad experience at the airport in Sri Lanka coming back, believe it or not. And she just wants to warn people of this scenario she ended up finding herself in, which was very upsetting for her, very daunting. And yeah, she wants to do a little interview just to warn any Sri Lankan people who've got a Sri Lankan passport who may come across this problem. I'm going to leave it for it now. I'm meeting up with her in about half hour's time. Well, as I said, we're back here with the interview I'm going to do with my friend Pri, and basically this is going out for Sri Lankan people really. I know a lot of my subscribers are from that area. So yeah, Pri had a bit of an experience there who she just wants to warn other people of who may not be aware of this. So you've just come back from...
Yeah, I come back on 29th of April, back from Sri Lanka. And yeah, so got to the airport and done my luggage and everything is fine. And I went in the morning, I'm glad I did. So everything was fine, then come to immigration. And I remember this guy in the box, and I saw something I did not like, where they throw in passports, Sri Lankan passport to the, I thought that was very disrespectful, because I've been where I am for 32 years, and I never wanted a passport from here because I love and care for Sri Lanka so much. And seeing the passport thrown and never saying hello to them, so then it came my turn, and I said, Subu Dasana, I said good morning in Sinhalese, didn't acknowledge me, and grabbed my passport and my indefinite card, and had a clip about it, and he nearly lost my indefinite card. And I said, then he said, oh, you can't leave. And I went, I just came to Sri Lanka. And he said, no, you can't leave. And I went, but why? He said, oh, this passport expired. I said, it's not expired, it's expired in 2028. And he turned the other page, little print, and I can't even read. And he says on there, valid period expire on 2nd of 7th, 2023. And I went, no, but the passport where my picture is says 2028. So he said, step aside. So put me on the side. I was like, this is real now. Before it was a joke, I thought, this is real, and it's so embarrassing because the people passing by, they're looking at me, and I put my head down and I was like in another world. I thought, what's happened to me? Because I was stuck in Sri Lanka for nearly 2 months, and we had that flood in Dubai. Before that, because I went to a short period in Sri Lanka to get my paperwork done, because I had a lot of paperwork, ULD in Sri Lanka, and also I spent nearly 7 hours in court because they got my one initial wrong on my ID card. I was nearly 7 hours in there and for 5 days. So I went through so much, and then I thought to myself, this is the last thing. And anyway, and he served another 3-4 customers, and then he said, follow me. So he locked the door and he said, follow me. Then he took me to the room. It's like a holding room, and all these white clothes on. Oh my goodness me. And anyway, they took me and put me on the corner, and he took my passport to this guy, and I remember he looked at the passport, and he said, no, you can't go. I said, I have to go because I'm in Sri Lanka more than I'm welcome, because I need to go and work, and also I'm a carer. I need to go and see my boss and explain why I couldn't come. I don't care. It's like a not hello, are you okay? It was not respectful at all. It was like a sergeant, and never thought how I felt. And I also got asthma, and I was having a little bit of asthma at that same time.
That's the stress, I guess.
And straight away, and I thought something happened to me. So while they were sorting out my passport, going to every single hand, so I went and sat down on the corner, but just to take a breath, and I can feel something happening. And the guy who was on the immigration thing, he looked at me, but I put my head down. And funny enough, I had some data was on my phone. My taxi driver left share data, and I'm so glad my still was on my phone. And anyway, I rang my family to get help. And then it's just my passport was going to every single hand, and I don't know why. And I said, can you tell me? No, not yet. I had very stern voice, and I just sat down and thought, okay, let them carry on, do whatever they want. And I saw an English lady was there, and she kept saying to them, I can't afford to give you this. I can't afford to give you this. And I'm thinking, and I even took her trouble to me, because I was very sorry for her, because I'm a carer and I'm a caregiver. That trouble came to me too, so I was very upset, but I couldn't go to say, are you okay? Anyway, they took her away and I never saw her back. And anyway, they said, you have to pay 1,200, and I went, pound? They said, no, Sri Lankan money. I said, I don't have it, because I gave everything away, because you're not supposed to bring Sri Lankan money to the airport.
Right.
So I only had my card, and I said, I can get some money out, and they said, no, we have to have cash. I said, I don't have cash. So anyway, the guy there, one secretly took the money out from his wallet, and he gave. And these two guys came with a suit, and now another dark guy, black hair, who were on, and he came and sat down on the chair. Then another guy came. Oh my goodness, there were so many people around me in this holding room. I was getting more scared. I'm thinking, this is real. It's more real to me. And I never had a terrifying moment. And I just want to emphasize to Sri Lankan people before they leave, not just the picture face, the date saying you expire. Look at the second page. Any page near your picture.
And I mean, we won't show this, obviously, your details to the camera, but obviously that's your picture page. And then over the page is where we don't know, or we don't know when this stamp was stamped in here, but it's got a date here of expiry of 2023.
23.
Yeah, which is what they were
and they
holding
said,
her for.
Yeah, and they said, you should have looked. I said, I don't look. I said, I know you guys always stamp things. I only look at my picture. And I said, I would never ever come to Sri Lanka knowing. And I went to Sri Lanka and they didn't check. If they checked it, I would have done something. But if they did, I would have sorted out in Sri Lanka. But I went to Sri Lanka on 23rd of March to the 23rd of February. But nothing. They didn't check if they did. I was not part of immigration when I went to do my ID card, the renewal or something about my one in silver was wrong. So I would have done it anyway. So Mama dano na. Mama kadwa Lankawe. Mehingi ya But when I came back, and there was so much problem in Sri Lanka, but when I came to English immigration, no problem.
No problem. And also no problem when you left to go. And I'm sure if they had an issue, they would have picked it up on your flight going out and wouldn't let you flew.
They looked at my picture and I did my fingerprint and said, have safe journey. Oh my goodness, to hear. And I did remember when I come to the English immigration bit, and I said, oh God, I can't handle this anymore. Please don't let me have any problem here. He didn't, and they were so lovely and so polite to me. And they said,
is back in England, yeah?
Yeah. And no problem. And they said, have a safe journey. And I told them I was supposed to be there for 5 weeks. Then I was stuck because of Israel problem. And then Dubai got that, because I was coming on Emirates. then I ended up coming in Sri Lanka. The prices were so much, and that's what I came on 29. There were Sri Lanka was asking for 3,000, 2,000, and everyone was cashing.
Yeah.
And I said I can't afford that, so I have to borrow £812 to come on that flight. So when the England immigration let me off, just nothing, no problem. I know 2028 my passport ran out.
Yeah.
I don't know where that did come from. So when I came to the threshold, I just pulled my passport and I was taking deep breath because I couldn't believe it. And next day when I woke up and I still was in another world, and I picked up my old passport and the previous passport number was there, but not this one.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm confused with that too, because I never threw my passport. But that 29th of April and Sri Lanka airport did break my heart.
Yeah.
Because I thought it never happened for 32 years in my life. They broke my heart because I thought to myself, why should I respect Sri Lankan passport myself personally if they don't respect it?
Yeah,
Why should I have it?
Very sad. But if any Sri Lankan people know what that second date is on that second page, please comment below in this video, and whether it's legit or whether it's just some kind of corrupt scam, I don't know. I'm not suggesting anything. But it's great to see you back, and I'm grateful that you sat here and done this with me to warn other people back.
Because I don't want anyone to go through it, because it was a horrible, it was like a trauma.
Yeah.
I can't imagine anyone else can go, especially old lady. I would if somebody old man or old lady, I don't know how they cope, or somebody can't speak the language.
That's right. Oh, yeah,
somebody cannot speak the native language. I don't know how they, because if they only speak English, and if other language, but not Sinhalese, how on earth they can hear what they were saying to each other? But they were nasty. I couldn't, doesn't even listen to me, what I have to say. It's just like a very in charge, like very brutal in charge.
Yeah.
I want them to be kind to people because they're traveling, and I never come across in that kind of environment before.
Yeah.
Because I'm always kind, and when I see somebody unkind, and that was, I didn't know how to take it. Because I work in a customer service.
Yeah.
So I would have never expect somebody speak to me like that. So,
No,
yeah.
it's not good.
It was
Well, it's lovely to see you back anyway in one piece, and
I'm so happy about
yeah. So, well, I think we're going to bring this one to an end. It was a traumatic experience here for Bri, but hopefully it's going to help some of you guys out there. So I'm going to leave that here. So if you like this one, please like, comment and subscribe.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
No, thank you, because I do know I've got a lot of subscribers from around that part of the world. So it'd be interesting to hear your thoughts and comments on this, please. So on that one, see you on the next one. Hopefully I'll be travelling to Thailand. Bye bye. Thanks for now.